open a new workbook in Excel and use any of the sheets and type in the following information. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students, test 1 scores, test 2 scores, and you can put them down as you can see them here. Once you've got them all typed in, we need to build a column chart so that we can see how it visually reflects and how it compares with one another. So the easiest way to start building a graph is just to mark the area of concern, or the area that we need for the graph. Just drag over it so that all of that is in your range. And then we have to go to the insert button at the top, and we're going to put in a column chart. So we're going to choose column chart, and we would like to see a 3D comparative chart, so we're going to use that one. Right, and I'm just going to move it inside our area over here, and just move down our little window to this area for now. Right, first of all, let's see what we have here. You've got the names as we see it there, got the percentages, and got a legend, test 1 and test 2. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend our range minimum to max to from 0 to 100. So I have to right click on our axis here, our vertical axis, right click on it, and then I have to go to format axis. Then I'm not going to have an auto for the max. I'm going to make it fixed, not 80, but I'm going to put in 100 there, and you can also do it for all the others if needed. And I'm going to say, I just want to make sure that this is all nicely in here. Change it fixed to 100, and I'm just going to say close. And now I've got my range right up to 100. Right. Something that we normally would like to have in our graph is our labels. Now, to get the correct labels, we have to click on our graph so that it's selected there and there, and I'm going to go into my layout over here, and here you can see you've got all your chart titles. And so let's start right at the beginning with our chart title. The chart title is the title of the whole chart. So I'm going to put our title above chart, and I'm going to type in there semester marks. Right, click somewhere else, and that pops in there. And I also want to put in here students for my axis, my horizontal axis over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to axis titles over here, and my primary horizontal one, not at none but below axis, I would like to have the word students in there. Type that in, click somewhere else, right, and yes, and I also would like to have my scores above each of these charts. So we can also go there to data labels and say show. Very nice to see them up there as well. You don't have to guess the in-betweens there. And right, what else do we want here? You can also put a label on the y-axis or the vertical axis over here. If you want axis titles, you can go to primary vertical axis. You can say rotated title, vertical title display, rotated title, resize charts, or you can have a vertical title. There I can put in percentage. You see that these are percentages. And what's also nice is you can do quite a lot of other things here while you're in the let's just go back and click on our chart again. You won't see your menu if you don't go onto your chart. So let's just go up there. If you want to change the color, maybe you could just right click on that area there. You can say format chart area. Maybe want to give it some full color there, maybe a nice solid full, and give it a nice light color. Maybe that's the one you want. And you can also right click on any of the other areas. If you don't like the red, you can click there on that column there, and you can say change series types. When I get to the right, format data labels, format data series. Let's just go there, and I say full, say solid full, and we're just going to fill it to, let's say I would like to have the dark olive green over there, right, and maybe I want to change that blue. If you think it clashes with the green, you can right click, format data labels, data series, full. We can make a nice solid full, not olive green, but some other color there. Let's say we're going to use orange. Right, close. Right. You can play around with it. You get all, just remember you have to click on your chart area, and you can go to design for different designs, or you can go to layout for all your layout options over there.